What's up, y'all? It's Black and White Country here. I just want to give y'all this little video showing y'all my welding rig. This is a 1997 GMC 2500 with a 3500 front end and 3500 rear end turned into a dually. It's got a 6.5 diesel in it and a 4L80 transmission. It's all right. I mean, it gets the job done, doesn't go very fast, doesn't get very good fuel mileage, but it gets the job done. It's got an 8 foot by 8 foot flatbed on it with a pretty decent headache rack. It's a good truck. It gets the job done for me. It's got the gooseneck hitch in the back right there. And this is just how I'm rigged out for now. This is not the end all be all of my rig by any means, but I may end up getting a different rig, so we'll never know. But first I'll show you this toolbox. This is the one I keep my 7-inch Nikita 15 amp in. I keep a crowbar in here. There's also supposed to be a sledgehammer in here. My level. All the fluids for the truck stay over there. I got zip ties, a little bit of caulk, different things like that, some rags. My impact sockets here and here on socket rails. And kind of just miscellaneous stuff in here, bulky stuff. Sometimes I put the suitcase in here. Now this one is where my power tools go. And I'm missing a little bit of my stuff in here, but in this bag I keep all my grinding attachment, all my grinding wheels, cutoffs, flap discs, grinding rocks. Drill bits go in here. In here I just keep spare batteries for my cordless stuff, and you know, a few little odds and ends and things like that. Got a Cobalt 3/8 socket set. I got my Porter cable, cordless drill, Porter cable impact driver, and the Big Daddy, big Porter cable impact, 1/2-inch impact. Normally I have 2 other 4.5-inch grinders in here, but right now all I have is this one Porter cable. It's a 7.5 amp. Right now it's currently on a wire wheel, but I have a 6 amp Nikita that y'all have seen in other videos, and I have a like a 7 amp Milwaukee, and I'm probably gonna get another grinder. Probably get a 6-inch. I keep a 25 foot triple tap cord, and I keep a 50 foot standard cord. And I got a little cooler here that I don't really ever use since I got this big cooler. The important thing is always keep this thing zip tied, bungee corded down, otherwise this top will come off. Ask me how I know. But that's pretty much it for this side. I had to do a little bit of welding on this bed to get it up the way I wanted it, but it's pretty good now. I bought this truck and this welder from the same person, and he gave me these leads, and the leads and the welder and the truck were all wore out. See, I had to do a lot of taping on these leads to get them good, but this is a Miller Trailblazer 251. It's got 1,078 hours on it, so I put a few hours on it since I bought it. I got 50 foot of stinger and 50 foot of ground on quick connects. I have 2 other 50 foot sections that are not on here right now, but I always carry a machete with me, and I keep this little triple tap cord here just in case I need to. A few scraps left over from another project. You know, I keep this little oil jug right here. just in case I got to put a little bit of oil in the truck. My truck leaks a little bit of oil. But I got this bottle rack here that I built in school. It's bolted to the truck. I built this out of materials in school using a school welder. So I came out pretty good on that deal. But it's from an Oxy-Acetylene. And originally, the asshole who had this truck before me had these holes cut out here in the bed for different bottles. He had one here, and one here, and one here. And so he had shielding gas, oxygen, and acetylene, and he had them pretty much just sitting on this toolbox. And I didn't like that setup, so I tried my best to weld them back up, but I couldn't. And I built this one. So I'm in the process right now of finding a good set of used bottles, but we'll get to that. All right, now in here, I keep my welding bag, and I call this my welding bag because it has I keep my gloves in here, chip and hammer, square, wire brush, vice grips, step overs. I got my step over clamps in here, and this is actually off of my my apron. This is my apron off of my welding cape. And then I got this bag. This bag pretty much just holds pliers and screwdrivers in it, and then the rest of it is got a couple hammers and some pry bars, and the rest of it is just rigging stuff, just straps, just miscellaneous straps, and I got a set of drill bits on this side for whatever reason. It's supposed to go on the other side. But here in the cab, no, I don't normally carry post hole diggers and fix these for a friend. This is my porta cable light, goes everywhere with me. This is the Miller helmet, welding helmet. Can't never have too many zip ties. I keep this Warner platform here in the truck. It comes in handy a lot. I got a porta cable sawzall, and then right here on the floor, as you can see, is where I carry all of my rods. I got 6010, 6011, 7018s. I got multiple packs of 7018s. I actually found these on a job site. These are 532 7018s. So I kept them. And then in this Nikita box, I have my Nikita hammer drill. This is an SDS hammer drill, but with this little attachment here, it lets me go from SDS to a keyless chuck, so that I can use it to drill holes. And this thing is very powerful, and it drills a hell of a good hole for me until I can have the time to sit down on the workbench and fix my mag drill. And let me see, what else do I have? I think that's about it, guys. I carry a gas can with a little steel Eagle gas can with me. I don't use that every day, and I don't take it on jobs with me every day, but I do sometimes. This welder is not the best. It's a decent welder. It's got a good arc and it welds good, but it's old and it's kind of fucked up. It's a 97 model welder, and I'm not going to go over everything in this toolbox, but I'll just show you miscellaneous stuff up here. Vice grips, channel locks, adjustable wrenches, screwdrivers, box end wrenches, sockets and ratchets. And that's about everything. So the things that I'm missing on this truck that I want to have on this truck are, I want to have an engine driven air compressor sitting right about there so that I can carbon arc gouge. I want a different welder, and a different toolbox right here. This toolbox I bought for 70 bucks from a friend, off of a friend. It's all right, but I want to get a one of those L-shaped transfer tank toolboxes, because this truck does not hold very much fuel. It only holds about 20 gallons, and I want to get it where I can hold more fuel. So get like an L-shaped transfer tank with a toolbox sitting on top of it, and have it narrower so that I can get rid of this toolbox and put my 26-inch top chest right here. But this is my welding rig for right now, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed it. You know, I mean, it's not the best, but it serves me good for what I need to do with it. So I hope y'all enjoy this video. I'll see y'all in the next one.